What is happening? Welcome to another pitch video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack, founder of a site called PitchList.com, where you get everything you want from baseball, from podcasts to videos like this one, and 10 to 15 articles a day. I talk about pitching exclusively. Was a former pitching coach, travel baseball coach, pitched in college, all that stuff. We're going to talk about Carlos Rodon, because Carlos Rodon was kind of bad for a moment, and he dominated the Dodgers on Sunday. I wasn't able to do a video the last 2 days. And now I can finally, and I really wanted to do this one. I also saw some requests inside the YouTube comments. So guys, thanks so much for leaving comments, and make sure to hit the bell, all that fun stuff. I know I hate saying it every single time, but it really helps me out and helps the channel grow, and we can do more and more videos like this as long as you support. So thanks so much for doing that. All right. So Carlos Rodon, he returned to form. He was throwing a lot of fastballs up and a lot of sliders down. And I got to say, normally when you see Rodon, it's a lot of this and then this. And then you see sliders down here. However, he took everything and changed it. Instead of that, he actually really focused up here. A lot of pitches just kind of kept going up like smoke, while his sliders found the zone a lot more. And he had a lot more success doing this. And I think that's because he was able to pitch backwards a little bit with that slider inside the zone for strikes, and not really relying on it as much as a whiff pitch, while that fastball just overwhelmed at 98 at times. Up in the zone. So we're going to see this is the sixth inning, which I love showing later in the game than early in the game. Sometimes guys need a moment to get into their groove. And the fact that when you see pitchers succeed later in games just gets me excited, because sometimes you get Rodon, who's throwing like 98 deep in the start. So here we are. He's facing Freddie Freeman, and he's trying to get ahead with that slider, right? He's trying to get some free real estate. Doesn't quite get it. And there he goes. That's beautiful. 84 miles per hour right at the bottom of the zone. 1-0 slider. Freeman wants to be on it, fouls it off, and you get it. It's the same thing as free real estate, because essentially you get what you want, which is that early strike. You know, that's all that really matters here. As of course, this is my favorite part of these videos, when the video is loading. He does something here. It's a called strike of some kind. I'm going to move on. It's 1-2 now. And it looks like he's going high heat, and that's all right. Now, I talked about this before, where this is a little too close to the outside edge. If this is maybe farther inside, it could be more competitive, because this is easier for Freeman to say maybe that's outside too, and it's also up. But I like the idea of it. And you're going to go back again. If you can get that closer inside, you got him. Oh, he just froze him inside corner. And I got to say, this is a mistake. This isn't what Rodon was trying to do. But sometimes your mistakes are good, because the batter is linked with you. Freeman is not expecting a four-seamer here. He just isn't. He knows that that's not Rodon's game plan. But sometimes mistakes work out. This one worked out well, and you should just, be happy. You threw a 90-mile-per-hour fastball in the inside corner. Doesn't matter if necessarily was your intent. It worked out. So you got a strikeout, easy to go. First inning, you have, let's see, Trea Turner up. Lovely ad at the bottom, of course, faster and greener. And there's a fastball for a strike at 98. I don't know if necessarily Rodon is trying to jam him here. I think it's just more of focusing on north-south than east-west. But that's a fantastic first pitch. I mean, geez, you can't do anything with that. You get a foul ball every time. Oh, and he tries to slow down the slider. I feel like this is more of a curveball than it is a slider here. Yeah, they're calling it a curveball up here. Kind of odd. To see that from Rodon. Maybe he's just trying to throw something new later in the game, as of course once again we cannot load the video. Here we go, 1-1. Assume a fastball up here. Oh, they go with another slider, and at 1-1, hadn't seen this one. This is 87. So that was 3 velocity bands. That was 97 inside, 81 up and away, and then the harder slider at 87. Turner was probably looking for another heater after that missed breaking ball. Can't handle this one. This is actually not that great of a spot. As a opposite-handedness batter, the pitch is coming to you, which means it's easier for you to wrap the bat around and drive it to left field if you're Trea Turner. You have to get this one normally down a bit more than this, but I think because he's on his front foot as this is coming in, his timing is a little bit off. You can see the foot's already down. And he's thinking maybe this is a fastball. He's trying his best to stay back and get this, but it's at the end of the bat, and he pops it up. He's a little bit underneath it. And he's a bit frustrated at himself, of course. So now you have 2 outs here. Cool. You executed strikes with your slider. You've gotten 2 outs because of it. Try and go upstairs. Is he going to try and do it again? Good. He blows 95 past him. 95, not necessarily the best velocity, but good spot again. away. Will Smith can't handle it. And that kind of tells you two things. One, Will Smith is looking for the heater. And two, he can't hit it, which means he's probably going to be more cerebral about it. So you throw another one. And you could take there at 98. It was a bit up, but still good take. Oh, this is a terrible camera angle. You're not helping things. Okay, I know that's a changeup. Yeah. This is kind of cool. You don't really see Rodon throw changeups. Most of the time it's just four-seamers and sliders. He's trying to go backdoor with it down and away. And I can tell it's actually pretty close, if you ask me. Just a little bit down. Doesn't get the swing. So try and go fastball up. He hasn't been able to beat you on that. That's overthrow. That's so frustrating. Will Smith swung and missed on a 95-mile-per-hour fastball and didn't show in any way that he could hit Rodon in this at bat, and Rodon just gave it to him. I'm actually a little surprised at the 2-1 changeup just because that Will Smith swung and missed at the 95. Kind of said, hey, I'm struggling to hit your fastball. So he threw a changeup. Yeah, I think that's the pitch that he'll likely regret in that at bat. It's the little things, guys. So 2 outs, fastball inside, easy money. I mean, that's once again, he's hitting this inside edge. That's amazing. So here we are, the 1-0 pitch, and he does throw the slider down, and this is cool. So this is what we were just talking about, right? You have the fastball inside that goes here, and essentially the slider looks like a missed fastball and then goes underneath it. And he's out in front, which means that the bat is generally going to be above it. Oh, I gotta get rid of that stuff. And you get your double. Oh, you play it second. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You're all good. Why did I just say that? I don't know. It's terrible. But that's Carlos Rodon. I mean, look, the fact that he's getting slider strikes constantly in this and relying on that heat to keep guys off balance, that's the world that we want for Carlos Rodon. He ran through the Dodgers. It's great. You should feel good about it. The velocity's still there. I mean, this is the thing from before. His velocity was there before. It just wasn't working out well. And he's got it now. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's pitcher video breakdown. Sorry for the small technical stuff. We're back. We're doing this. So make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, all that fun stuff. But that's it. So my name is Nick Pollack, and may your BABIPs be low and your strikeouts high.